All right, do you have a 2011 to 2016 Ford F250 and you're looking to put camper tie downs, frame mounted ones on your truck, but you want to see an actual picture of what you're purchasing? All right, I'm going to try and show that. Some of the questions I had before I went ahead and bought these tie downs was, where do they mount? How do they mount? What do they look like when they're done? Will my running boards, will they interfere with my running boards? And will my exhaust, will it interfere with my exhaust? All right, I'm going to try and answer those questions. Unfortunately, I can't get my truck in the shop, so we're going to have to do it out in the driveway. So there'll probably be some noise, cars going by, lawnmowers, dogs barking, you know, all that. In any case, I could not find any of this information, an actual picture of these tie downs on an actual truck, or any kind of installation video. All models are different and they're very expensive. So I'm hoping to help other people out there who are in the same position that I was in. It's a lot of money. What am I buying? This is the TorkLift F250 for the front mounts and F3006 for the rear mounts. That's what we're going to install. My truck is a 2016 Ford F250 Super Cab, 6-foot, 8-inch bed, gas motor. I don't know if it's the same as what you have, but I'm hoping I can help at least a few people out there feel a little easier about their almost $1,000 purchase. So now, how do they work? I don't know. I don't have a slide-in camper yet. I'm doing this in anticipation of purchasing one. So, all right, let's get to it. This is not a comprehensive install. It's just a rough overview, but hopefully it will help you see how this stuff fits on your truck and see what you're getting for your money. All right, let's get after it. So I've already installed these, but I took them off to show this video really well. If you have the F350, I believe you're going to need this adapter. For the F250, you just have this piece. It slides in right here. This bracket goes on here and locks over this piece here. Hopefully you can see that. You're going to want to put this wedge on there, and that's going to create a flat surface for the lock washer and the nut to go on. So just line all this up, get this on there, lock washer, and torque it to the specifications listed in the installation instructions. That's it. Very simple install. Now let's go to the front. For the front, you're going to have two big brackets, an assortment of fasteners. You're going to need a 9/16 and 11/16, a 3/4 inch wrench socket, and inch and 3/16 wrench. I believe I don't have one, so I'm going to be using this large crescent wrench for this lock bolt right here. I apologize if I miss anything or leave anything out. You can look at the installation instructions for a more complete list. I just basically want to show you what this stuff looks like on the truck and how it basically installs. I had a lot of questions, and for the money, it was a little frustrating not actually seeing this physically on a truck. So let's check it out. These brackets are going to mount on the front of your front spring hanger. The first thing you're going to need to do is take the bracket off that holds the emergency brake cable. I've already done that. It's really simple. There you go. Just one little bolt. Alright, it's a little cramped and hard to do this and film it at the same time, but you're going to want to take this bracket and put it in the front like this. Alright, once you get this bracket on, take this 1/2-inch bolt, put it through here, washer, lock washer, hand tight. And this bolt here with the short head goes in here. Hopefully you can see. It's pretty simple. A lot harder to film and do this, but I'm going to go through there. Now you want this one in here with the low profile head so that it doesn't interfere with your leaf spring at all. Now we're going to take this large washer and put it over our leaf spring eye bolt. And then we're going to take our other bracket and just like that. Put your bolts through. Washer, lock washer. Gotta love those Ford EcoBoosts. There we go. Got one more bolt here. And this goes through here to hold your e-brake cable in place. And then our large nut, this goes up here to hold the back side of this bracket on. That's it. Alright, that's pretty much it. Torque all this down to specifications, and then you can attach your tie down pieces here. Again, make sure you use proper torque specifications. Alright, so one of the biggest questions I had with these, you spend this $850 or whatever they are they going to interfere with your running boards? And here it is with the bracket installed, and it does not. It sits just behind the cab and bed separation right here. So no problems there, and you can see, looks pretty good. The other question was, in the back, you're right behind the exhaust. Is it going to be an issue? I would say no. Got plenty of room for the exhaust to work, and this is out far enough to be clear of the body. No issues there. And as you can see, this is almost exactly like the driver's side. You just do not have to worry about an e-brake cable. It just bolts straight on. Alright, so I hope that helps those of you who are looking into buying these. I believe this is good for years 2011 to 2016. Don't quote me on that. I'll put more information in the description down below. If you have a question, go ahead and ask. It's a lot of money, and I wish that there was an actual video of this from the manufacturer, but I couldn't find one, and I couldn't even find pictures of this exact item on my truck. So again, 2016 F250. It's a gas truck, the short bed, 6'8", with the Super Cab. So this may not be the same for all of them, but there you go. That's what I've got. All right, if you like the video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you want to ask a question, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.